How's it going? So, I am recording this a couple days after the battle because this is actually a re-record because I discovered that throughout the team builder and throughout the match, something happened to my mic. I don't know what happened. I didn't record any audio from my mic, so I will be doing a voiceover over the battle. And I'm just going to redo the team builder instead of just giving you guys a picture because I actually care about this battle. And because this is a big one, we were up against the Tentacruel Pirates, who is 5-0, undefeated. So would be nice to get a W out of that. We'll see with the battle, I don't know. Because we are somewhat of not a losing streak, but we're not doing the greatest. And a win would be really, really nice, honestly. So hopefully we get it out. But let's go throughout his team. DJS, number 1 seed in ranking, has Arnvaliant, Hisuian Samurott, Archaladon, Zapdos, Serena, Florges, Terra Captain being Armarouge, Sandslash, Indeedee, and Gengar. Speed tiers, I should say, are pretty similar towards us. But overall, a pretty scary team. I mean, even just the first 4 Pokemon by themselves, pretty scary. Even Scarf Gengar is good as well, and Florges is a good wall. Otherwise, yeah, I mean, what to prep for? I mean, he's got a couple spinners, he's got spikes, and some hazard setters for Sandslash as well. He could do like a whole expanding force combo with Indeedee and Armarouge, and Zapdos, Val, and Archaladon are super big threats just by themselves. Let's just go for what we brought to this battle. And first of all, being Glacier Arcurum, rocking Choice Specs Pressure with Draco Meteor, Freeze Dry, Flash Cannon, and Earth Power. 252 Timid Nature, and then is to Speed Tie Indeedee if it's Max Speed Timid as well. It's more offensive, and the rest into Special Attack. Basically, this thing's just to come in, hit hard, hopefully outspeed anything that comes in that we can outspeed. Draco Meteor, Freeze Dry, good stab. Freeze Dry is good against the Hisuian Samurott, as well as Serena and Sandslash. Draco Meteor just hits everything besides the Valiant. And Florges Hard, of course. Flash Cannon, specifically for the Florges and Valorant, which is good. Valorant, not the game Valorant. Valiant! And also if he wants to go like Terra Fairy, Armarouge, for example. And Earth Power for the Armarouge if it wants to go Terra Steel. Poison wants to stay the Fire typing. And for the Archaladon, because that is a major threat. Otherwise, yeah, this I was debating on bringing like a D-Dance again or Choice Scarf, but I thought Specs would be nice to dish out extra damage. Next up, we got Riho, our Sylveon, rocking Baburi Berry with Cute Charm, and Moonblast, Wish Protect, Roars to roar someone out who's setting up Wish Protect. Kind of goes nice, or we can Wish up and then get a free Protect and a nice healing. And Moonblast for stab. We are max HP, max defense, bold nature, and that is to eat up physical type of hits from Serena, Hisuian Zoroark, Sandslash, and Valiant. Jesus, what's with me? I don't even play Valorant. I don't even like that game. Why? I don't know why I'm saying Valorant. Iron Valiant. And yeah, just I mean, he could bring Poison Jab, so that's the thing. I was thinking about putting the Poison Resist Berry. Unfortunately, didn't go for it. But I mean, it's just to eat up a hit from the Archaladon would be nice, or a Steel type move from Sandslash as well. So that'd be pretty decent. Next up, we got Sparkplug, our Regieleki, Magnet Transistor, Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, Rapid Spin, and Thunder Wave. It's going to be a main Rapid Spinner to get rid of those hazards. Magnet to boost up our Electric type moves even more. Thunder Wave to paralyze anything that might be setting up or might be too fast for us, or I should say too fast for my other team members. Full Switch for momentum, and Thunderbolts just to hit everything with good damage. My goal is to bring this thing against the Iron Valiant because we are faster, because we are 248 timid speed. So if he comes in and he's booster speed along with timid or jolly max speed, then we do actually outspeed it, which is nice. The rest of the EVs into special attack, which is very, very good, and just 8 into HP. This thing actually hits Archaladon super hard. And besides Sandslash, I mean, this thing hits everything on his team super, super hard. Transistor, Magnets, Electric type stab. Nothing to scoff at. This Pokemon deals a lot of damage. Next up, we got Orgapon Wellspring. Wellspring, Mass Water Absorb, of course. Ivy Cudgel, Knockoff Spikes, and Stomping Tantrum. The goal is to set up a couple spikes once we get rid of his spinners. And get some nice chip damage. Knockoff to get rid of items. Also good against Gengar as well with Stomping Tantrum, which helps against the Archaladon, and Ivy Cudgel, which is nice and good for stab, good against the Sand Slash, and good against the Armor Rouge if he doesn't want to switch. Let's get more crits, because if you saw last game, we didn't get any crits, and that sucked. We are 176 Jolly speed. And then is to help speed creep, timid max speed offensive Zapdos, 252 in HP, just so we can take a couple hits, especially if we're laying down some spikes, and 80 in attack, just to put the rest of it in there. Water Absorb will be good against the Samurott, or if he wants to bring a water type Terra Captain Armor Rouge, which would be good as well. Next up, we got Solisacora or Landorus, Life Orb, Sheer Force, Peanut Butter and Jelly with Earth Power, Sludge Wave, Grass Knot, and Stone Edge. Reason why I'm bringing Stone Edge, if Zapdos comes in, I can't really hit it too hard. Otherwise, Grass Knot would be nice for Sand Slash and Yasubi and Samurott, Sludge Wave for the Fairy types in Valorant and Florges, and Earth Power for Stab, of course, for the Archaladon and for the Gengar, 252, Timid Nature, and that is to help speed creep, again, like I said, Timid, Max Speed, Offensive Zapdos, and the rest of the 252 and do special attack. And last but not least, Julia Hart, our Chandelier, rockin' Heavy Duty Boots, Flash Fire, our Terra Fairy for today, rockin' Flamethrower, Clear Smog, Terra Blast, and Calm Mind. When I did mocks with some of my homies, Terra Fairy looked pretty good doing Steam, like I said, along with Terra Blast for the Valiant and for the Suian Samurott, which is good, so we don't have to take any, we can take a couple moves from them, and we won't be, weak against them. Water type moves, Flamethrower for Stab, Clear Smog to get rid of his stat changes, Calm Mind just to set up, we can get some extra firepower with our special type attacks. We are Modest Nature, 91 to that, 252 in HP, so we can take a couple hits because our HP stat sucks. And 165 a speed, and then is to help speed creep, I think, Offensive Armor Rouge. If it's Timid Nature, we should be able to outspeed it, which is nice. Otherwise, anxious about this battle. Again, I'm saying it posts me, but I mean, hey, I'm anxious for every battle, as you should be, because this league is tough as hell, and let's hope we get this W up against DJS. So good luck, have fun. Hopefully you guys enjoy the team preview and enjoy the post commentary battle. Thank you for watching.
Last time on Dragon Ball Z.
So we have a possibility to do shenanigans here. Ivy Cudgel. Okay, come on, crit, please. Wow. Come on. Come on, baby, crit! Ooh, so close. I'm just gonna keep going for the crits. Come on, baby. Ivy Cudgel, come on, crit! Oh, crit, baby, here it is! Boom! Unfortunately not. Ivy Cudgel, crit!
Nope.
Oh, it's okay. Dark Pulse. Okay. Good job. Good job. Yo, welcome to Post Commentary Jarl. It's the first time I'm ever doing this shit, and hopefully the last, because I rather not do it again. That'd be great. That'd be really, really great, honestly. But you know what? It is what it is. So, week 6, we're up against Tentacruel Pirates. As you see with my beautiful ass face, I am now Joy Pokegame, so I have to win. Because I'm just the GOAT, and it is what it is. We're up against DGS. He is 5-0, as you see here. Looking over his team. Byron Valiant, Armor Rouge, Florges, Zapdos, Archaladon, and we do see the Hisui and Samurott. This is exactly the team that I thought he would bring. And by that, I mean the homies brought him in mocks. And you see here, we're starting off with Ogerpon, Wellspring, that is. Thought it'd be a good lead to get some spikes off. And hopefully it works out. Anything that comes in, besides the Archaladon, we can hit pretty nicely as well. Just got to be careful with Stomping Tantrum and his stamina.
Hello?
Alright, so we're starting off with Ogerpon. Basically looking in. He can't really do anything to me. I want to get a couple spikes off, because, you know, just basically just looking at the calcs. Thought I could Ivy Cudgel, end up going spikes. He does switch out here, so which means I do get a layer of spikes, which is super, super nice.
Hello.
Goes up to the Zapdos. Thankfully, Zapdos can't really hit me too hard, although I am worried about the Hurricane because, let's be honest, it is a little worrisome. So basically just tucking calcs here. A Hurricane does kill me. Any other type of electric type move can't kill me. Thunder Wave is also an option too, which is very scary. Basically looking at my switch options here and what moves I could do. I am looking to switch. Like I said, I'm just basically trying to see what takes a Hurricane at this point because Hurricane hits hard, and it's 70%, so I could avoid it, which would be super nice. You know, bless thy hacks gods. But you know what? It is what it is. We're gonna try to just a decent time trying to take a hit. I'm also stalling for time while watching this video because I'm probably not going to do too many edits. Just going to run this through. It's not an entirely super long battle either, which is nice. Do get an Ivy Cudgel, and wow, what a surprise. We get a critical hit. Man, I wish we would have had that for the last battle. Oh god. But I don't think he thought I'd stay in, just because, like I said, I was worried about the Hurricane. So he probably assumed that I would get out from the Hurricane and switch to something else. So he U-turn and goes into the Island Valiant, and it's like, god damn, this thing is scary. But damn, look, he ain't booster, and I'm like, whew, thank god. Which means my Regieleki can just come in at any point really when he's lower on HP and get up a kill, which is super decent. I'm just calcing to see what he could be, figuring out whether he's special or physical. I did prep for physical, or at least that's what Tony brought against me, and so that's why I kind of prepped for. Sylveon can take either or, so I'm kind of looking into going to Sylveon, which is decent. Like I said, if he does throw a move against me, I could come in and take the hit, or I could go with someone like Lando and take the hit too. But you know what? He could have the Ice Punch if he's physical, like I said, but if he's special, it most likely not have that unless he's mixed. Ended up staying in and just going for the Ivy Cudgel, hopefully living a hit. He does carry the Poison Jab, which does stink. And you do see Ogerpon go down, so now I know he's got Poison Jab. And he's Life Orb as well, which does suck against my Riho, because, you know, it would be nice to have the Berry to reverse Poison, so then I'd be able to live a Poison type attack, since he's physical. I didn't look back at the calcs and see if I would, but you know what, it is what it is. So we lose Asuka, it is unfortunate. Looking at his team, you know, losing him wasn't entirely, you know, the worst thing to happen. Stomping Tantrum wouldn't do too much against our Caledon anyways. Realistically, I should have just gone into Regieleki here. You'll see me kind of looking through my options and seeing what I'm going to go for. I think I do go to Lando here at the end of the day. I'm basically just trying to see who takes a hit. And I do see the Poison Jab, and you would think my dumbass would be like, oh, he must have Ice Punch, right? Like, why? Like, I should just send in Regieleki in. But I think I was just too... I was definitely a little shook, because I was like, oh god, like, I wasn't 100% sure on what, or if Regieleki would kill at this point. So I was like, okay, well, if he doesn't have Ice Punch, he can't really do anything against me, so I Sludge Away, it's gonna kill him. Turns out, this motherfucker's got Ice Punch. and that's an issue, you know? Ice Punch is it's kind of a problem. And I just basically sacked Lando there for no reason. But I knew at this point, I'm like, okay, for sure I kill with Regieleki now. Like, there's no way I don't kill. He's under 75%. He's probably about, like, just under 70. I want to say probably, like, I don't know, like, I'd say 70% on the nose. He does withdraw, but anything that comes in is going to take a massive hit with the Thunderbolts. Does bring in Zapdos out again, so this thing is going to just perish, which is nice. Imagine if this thing had Volt Absorb. This is going to be pretty decent, but Static, I mean, is also very good against my Ogerpon, which definitely, like I said, had to start in earlier. I thank God I didn't get Static from the Zapdos earlier when I had Ogerpon in, and I got that crit, which is nice. Florges, I saw come in. I can take a hit. Thought I could Thunder Wave. At that point, I just thought, like, you know what? If this thing could get paralyzed and just skip out on a couple moves, which would be nice. I mean, the most likely these things gonna like Moonblast, Calm Mind, Wish, do whatever. I don't take the hit super well, but I knew I'd be able to take one hit regardless. Definitely not gonna stay in. I want this thing to come in and revenge kill Iron Valiant, like I talked about before. Also the Archaludon, if it's weaker, which is nice. I do want to bring Riho in, because I know I can take a couple of fairy type attacks, which is good. I can always Wish Protect, which is decent as well. It does go for the Baton Pass, so it will have that initiative to switch out last, which is an issue. One thing that he seems to be really good at, and that's using momentum against his opponent. I mean, that's why he's #1 for a reason. And we do see the Terra Captain. Definitely a little frightening. He did say it is Terra Fairy. I forgot to mention that at the beginning of the battle. I'm also Terra Fairy Chandelure. He's bringing Terra Fairy Armorage. He's going to be physically offensive. I just thought, hey, if he sets up, I'm going to roar him out. Thankfully, he clicks Substitute, and this thing gets hit by Roar, which is super nice. It's if Substitute doesn't get affected by Roar, or if it didn't, man, that would suck. that'd be real ass. But you know what's ass? Bringing this thing out. This thing sucks. Do you see the air balloon? So at some point in the battle, I do want to remove that, because getting rid of that would be super nice. I mean, like, just in general, having the air balloon out would give us an ability to kill with Kyurem down the line. I'm assuming he's probably going to go for a steel type move, so I'm going to go into Chandelure and take that hit very nicely.
Baba Booey.
Only thing is, I do have to pick and choose when I don't want to Terra Fairy, because this thing can easily kill me. We do take the Flash Cannon fairly well. I'm just coming in with him and Chandelure to Calm Mind and to boost up a little bit, which is decent, because he's especially offensive. He can't really touch me with Body Press, which is good, because I'm still a Ghost type, and even if I turn to a Fairy type, I could take the move as well. Does withdraw out, so do scare him out, which is nice. And as he brings in the floor just right here, I mean, it's most likely going to be especially defensive anyways, or AV, because he did go for the Moonblast earlier. Actually, no, I take that back. I'm dumb. We saw Baton Pass. Of course he's not AV. But he could be especially defensive for sure. I am +1, which is good. He's also still paralyzed, which is still decent as well. Basically, looking at my options here, I'm just going to Calm Mind again, because I can't do too much. I do have a... When I was +1, I did have the chance to 2-hit Oko with Flamethrower. Didn't really want to go for it, if I'm being completely honest. I'd rather just staying in and going for another one, just so it could be extra offensive and physically especially defensive as well. Just go for the Baton Pass again, so he is switching out. I guess trying to see what I want to go for. He'll always have the momentum.
What the
and
dog
we
doing?
do see the Hisuian Samurott. And at this point, I'm like, well, I think I could take a move. So I do Terra Fairy.
He's pulling his cock out!
Which is nice. And with Terra Fairy, with Terra Blast, allows me to take the kill with the Terra Blast. But that's if he wants to switch in, because he's got momentum on everything. Does he? Absolutely not. And he gets a crit as well. He gets out. all he has on this team is Volt Switch, U-turn, Baton Pass, Flip Turn. Man, he's got everything. And we do see the Armorage once again. I mean, it's not like I'll be able to do a whole lot of damage with this. Terra Blast, Fire Resist Fairy, so yada yada. As you see, it's not going to do a whole lot. Fair, and by a whole lot, I mean almost kill, but I mean he still resisted. And at this point, we're still +2. He is leftovers, so he's not anything crazy like Weakness Policy or Specs or Assault Vest or Life Orb, so that's a good thing. It definitely could have been a lot worse in terms of items. At this point, I'm faster than him. I'm going to kill him. He doesn't even have the chance to Terra, which is fantastic. And Chandelure gets a kill, which is super nice. Only thing is, someone could come in like the Hisuian Samurott and revenge kill me, unfortunately, because he is, at this point, I assumed Hisuian Samurott would be Scarf, because I am naturally faster than him, which is something to take into consideration. So at this point, I'm like, he's probably Scarfed. I don't know if I want to switch in, because he's probably just going to flip turn. And regardless, he's going to have the momentum. So I thought, you know what, I'm just going to sack. Because, you know what, Chandelure did his job. And at this point, we're still up by, actually we're tied in terms of mons. But I got him on paralyzed. He goes for the flip turn. I actually live. He rushed the calc there. He could have just Razor Shelled me and ended up killing me. I think he misread the calc. And unfortunately for him, I lived. And good for me, I live. And I get to get a free Terror Blast, which is awesome. Because at this point, I'm +2 Calm Mind. And anything that comes in is going to take some damage, even the Archaludon. So he comes in, barely lives, unfortunately. I'm definitely missing killing these Pokemon, but I know, hey, he can't outspeed me. Chandelure is gonna get another kill. Let's fucking go, Chandelure. I'm putting in this work, finally, with this Pokemon, because if there's one thing I'm definitely not doing great, is take advantage of my busted team members. Because the amount of people I've gone up against and seeing their videos, and they're like, yeah, Jarl has a crazy-ass team, but I barely take advantage of it. And we do see this thing here, too. What's awesome is that Spikes is on the field. I got one lair, and it's doing so much for me, which is amazing. So he does click Spirit Break. Regardless, it's going to kill me whether I like it or not. I'm at 7 HP, so not really expecting to live anything at this point. But it is what it is. And since he's Life Orb as well, I know I can come in with Regieleki and kill. But I can't remember if I went in immediately or I went to Riho, because I know I can. I think I couldn't remember if I could take a hit with Poison Jab at that point, but I thought, hey, I'm going to come in. I know I can kill. He's low enough. I'm 100% sure. I'm going to outspeed him. He's not Scarfed. He's not Booster Energy, or if he was, he would have used it already. Something's going to die, or something's going to take a lot of damage, which is good. I want this thing out. Regieleki hits like a fucking truck. This Mon is kind of busted. Kind of busted, as you see here. Basically just trying to look at what move I do. I do think he's going to switch at this point. I do click Volt Switch, which is probably one of the best moves I ever made the whole time I was playing, because I play way too defensively. At this point, I'm like, I need to get this Air Balloon off too if he does switch into Archaludon, because he could actually take a Thunderbolt. It's still going to do a lot of damage. Stamina does raise up, but you know what? The Air Balloon is popped, which means Kyurem can come in and easily just click Earth Power, which is super, super good. Specs Earth Power on this thing is going to do a lot of damage. I'm not physical, so which is maybe one thing he thought I would be. I'm about to end this man's whole career. Turns out that's not the case, buddy. We got Specs Kyurem here coming in to hit like a motherfucking truck. I just go straight up for Earth Power. I'm like, you know, anything that comes in, even the Valiant, it's going to die. Anything that comes in against this, it's going to take a lot of damage. Kyurem is going to, he's going to look so good hitting these motherfuckers with them Earth Powers, bruh. He does switch out, goes to Pupil Slicer. The only thing that I think the only that could possibly live this move, but JK, I lied. I'm Specs. I can't remember this battle. He ends up dying. At this point, he's most likely gonna send Valorant in and revenge kill me. I definitely don't want that. So at this point of the battle, I need Kyurem and Regieleki to kill his final two Pokemon. Preferably Regieleki for the Valorant and Kyurem for the Archaludon. I thought, hey, if I need a clean switch in on anything, I would have to sack Sylveon, which is not entirely bad. At this point, he does go with his Spirit Break, and it does quite a bit to me. I mean, at this point, I'm going to die to a Poison Jab, which is unfortunate. And since he's Life Orb, it does a little more damage than I want it to be. Realistically, I probably could have protected and just like wasted more PP, but at that point, it wasn't really gonna do me any good. Like I said, I wanted to sack this thing so I can have a clean switch in with his other two Pokemon. He's basically draining all of his HP with his Life Orb, which is good. At this point, he's low enough. Like I said, gonna do a lot of damage. Didn't want a Volt Switch. I just thought straight up Thunderbolting, because Volt Switch would probably put me in a more bad position. Thunderbolt allows me to outspeed this thing and kill it, which is absolutely massive. At this point, I'm like, well, I mean, I'm jumping in my bed. I'm on my seat. I'm like, come on, there's like, I have a chance to beat Mr. Undefeated, and if one of the last place people can do it, then by God, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna T-Bolt. It's obviously it's not going to kill, but it's going to take a huge chunk off, and I do get the paralyze, which is great. Hex Gods, which is fantastic. I mean, it's not like this thing's going to outspeed my Kyurem anyways, but he does revenge kill it with the body press. He's paralyzed, he's low on speed, he's physically defensive with the stamina. I'm faster with Specs Kyurem, especially offensive. At this point, I'm saying I can do it. Or can I do it? There's no way. I can't believe it. I have the chance to win. I'm trying not to jinx myself at this point. But, I mean, it's hard to get not excited in this situation. I'm just going to click Earth Power. I'm not going to chance a miss with anything. We do hit the Earth Power. We do get the kill against our Caledon. And we beat the fucking Tentacruel Pirates 5-0. We are now fucking 2-4, which isn't terrible. Wait, sorry, I mean, it's not great, but it could be worse. And we are his first loss in BBR D-League Series, which is fucking insane. I can't believe this. I'm so sad the audio for the video wasn't working. Oh, it would have been an extra great video, but it is what it is. Hopefully I don't do another voiceover again. Thank you guys for watching and for all the support. We did it, baby. We won it. We beat Mr. Undefeated, and we got another win, baby. Oski, wee wee, Oski, wawa, holy macana, Torracats, eat 'em raw. Thank you guys for watching.